All right, everybody, let's get the show started, shall we? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our Tuesday night broadcast. It has been a week. What's up, Nathan? How's it going, sir? You like the music visualizer? It's a little bit of a mixture. I think I got the idea from Nutty, if I remember right. And then I just kind of tried to find a way to put it into the UI that made sense. And then it fit perfect without me doing a lot of weird things with it right behind my name, so I just kind of spaced it out right there. All good. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. And then it was just about getting the color RGB codes from the UI. But yeah. Thank you, sir. Getting started a little bit later tonight. Sorry, guys. A long 2 days. Missed Sunday's stream too. Apologize for that. Lunch went longer. Then woke up Sunday morning with my grill in the backyard upside down from the storms that came through on Sunday. So that was a fun wake up. Like in the middle of cooking breakfast, and I was like looking out on the back patio, and I'm like, something looks different out there. The grill wasn't there, and I was like, oh crap, somebody walked away with it. No, it was upside down in the backyard. Yeah, so this weekend I have a fun job of cleaning it because it's all jacked up right now. What's up, Freddie? Yeah, that was my Sunday. Went grocery shopping after the lunch, and I just got back, and there was no way I was fitting a stream in after all that. So, and then Monday we just kind of hung out at the house, played some games with the kids. There was like an hour I probably could have streamed, and I think Freddie was online when I was doing that. And I was like, I can't. No, it's not gonna work. Yes, Freddie. There's supposed to be snow in the upper panhandle. There's gonna be like some sleet type stuff in the Gainesville area. But yeah, they're expecting, I think the news was saying 3 to 8 inches of snow in the panhandle. When I was driving home, it was like the weather for snow, because I've seen snow before. I mean, it's been since I was 6 or 7 years old I've seen snow, but I was driving home and I'm like, it looks like it's going to snow. Forget the meat family, your real family's online. It's true. Yeah. I say y'all's usernames to the family, and they know who I'm talking about most of the time. When like the kids ask me how the stream went, and I'll mention stuff. And then my son's always like, "What are you playing? What'd you play?" And I tell him EverQuest 2, and he's like, "Oh, okay." They've tried EverQuest 2. It's not their forte. They'd rather live in Roblox and Fortnite. I did go fishing with them in Roblox. They wanted me to go fishing with them. And that is just a strange concept. Because I'm like, I got fishing poles in the garage. We can go fish for real. But they'd rather do it in the game. So that's what we did.
When I return,
Been playing some Minecraft with the daughter. It's great. Yeah. My son plays a lot of Minecraft, but he's on the modded kick. Like he does these heavily modded Minecraft servers. And he's tried to get me in on them, and I'm just like, I can barely play regular Minecraft. And you want me to play this? What was the one recently I asked him about? Because he was wanting me to get a private server up for him. Hold on. Hold, please. He told me the name of the mod, and I was like, is this World of Warcraft? Because that's what it looked. It looked like World of Warcraft, but in Minecraft. And I'm like, Prominence. Prominence 2 is what he wanted me to get started up for him. He wanted me to start a private server for that. And I was looking at it, and I'm just like, what? What? Just play Warcraft. I'll get you a key for World of Warcraft if that's what you want to do. But yeah. He's on that. My middle daughter, she's on Fortnite. She bounces between Fortnite and Rivals right now. And then my youngest, she's on Roblox pretty much all the time. Have them play EverCraft? I do want to look at that when it comes out. There was EverCraft, and was the other one, was there another one, Bitcraft or something like that? EverCraft looks fun, though. I was actually watching some footage of Monsters and Memories the other night, and that might be fun to check out when they launch. And then, I guess I've been out of the loop, but I saw, what did I just see footage for? Soulframe? Have y'all seen that? From the Warframe peoples? Looks good. Well, the trailer that I saw. But I didn't even know they were working on something else called Soulframe. It's crazy. There's a lot of hype around EQ2 right now. Well, and everybody's looking toward the future, right? But can't get on any of those trains yet. You got to give me a working product that I don't have to pay $150 for to get in. But needless to say, hope you all are having a great week. Appreciate y'all for hanging out. There was a channel giveaway over in Discord. Looks like Ginger Billy won the chrono for the community appreciation giveaway. So Ginger, I will be in touch. I think you're subbed over on YouTube, so I'll be reaching out over there too. I don't know if you can use a chrono, but if you can't, then I'll work something out with you. But I'll be in your DMs soon. And then if I don't hear back from Ginger, we'll roll it again and see who wins. I'm pretty sure it'll get back to me. Jazzy Lass, thank you for that follow yesterday. Appreciate you. That was an off-stream follow. Where am I at? Good to go there. Good to go there. All right. Chilling. Yeah, so sorry for missing Sunday. Sorry for a little bit late tonight. Actually, I'm not too late. 20 minutes. It's not bad. I'm on time. We're going to be taking another look at free-to-play EverQuest 2. If y'all don't know the community, I do stream EverQuest 2 pretty much 3 days a week. Tuesday nights have been a rotating night, and I was getting tired of some of the other MMOs we've been running through. So I wanted to hop back in EQ, and I figured, well, let's take a look at free-to-play. I do pay for I have a separate account that I pay for. I have all the current expansions. It's all up to date, all the things. But we do get a lot of questions in the community about free-to-play EverQuest 2. I like to showcase that when we can, because there's stuff I don't know. Like last stream, we learned that you can use the broker, but you can't buy anything from the broker. We also learned some other stuff. What else did we learn? Fast travel is limited. Can't just jump around everywhere. There are certain locations you can go to, but not all of them. What else? There's something else new that we learned? I feel like I'm missing one. There was another thing that caught me, and everybody was like, you didn't know that? And I was just like, calm down. But it'll come to me. I'll probably relearn it tonight. Y'all know me. So finish selling this stuff. Get started on some things. Well, yeah, we found out we can sell on the we can buy on the broker. I didn't try selling, actually. We sell on the broker? I don't think so. You must purchase broker credits or be all access member to use the broker. Went over that. Thought there was something. I don't know. What's up, James? How you doing there, sir? If it makes you feel any better, I have no idea what the broker is. Well, the broker, James, I'm trying to remember your main MMO. Do you know what the auction house is in WoW? That's basically what the broker is here in 2. Oh, EQ1? So, Bazaar... I know in the Bazaar... I don't know what the merchant is in the Bazaar. And the bazaar, that's where I remember EQ1 anyways, showing my age, I think. So it's just a trading board. Yeah, yeah, basically. It's actually a board that you can buy for your house. So yeah. It's basically just a way for you to sell things that are tradable. You can sell it on the board, list it for monetary value, in-game monetary value. I guess you can sell well, you can sell chrono, I guess. I think. Like if I was to look up chrono right now, what would we find? Oh, maybe not. No? Yeah. Yeah, so like the collection items are hot things to sell in the broker. Master abilities are another hot things. Reuse are consumable stuff like potions, ammo, totems. Those are pretty popular things to put on. Food and drink, pretty popular on the broker. You can find anything on the broker really, but yeah, that's where you basically make your money. As a free-to-play account, you're kind of limited though, because you can't use it. You can't sell on it, you can't buy from it unless you have the tokens, which we haven't found out how to earn those yet, but we're getting there. Oh, I got you, James. It's all good. That's why we're here. We don't want to sell that. Get rid of this. Vanguard short bow. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that. Alright. How's the bags looking? Better. Go ahead and dump our stuff in here. Right now I'm in the guild house, so I'm kind of just sorting through all the things. Food and drink we're gonna do. What's the highest level stuff that lasts the longest? It's 95, 5 hours. Okay, let's take remove quantity. We're gonna take 5 of these. Okay. And then we're going to take drink. Five of them. What were these? 34 minutes. Let's take. In the wrong spot. Let's take 5 of those. Equip. And equip. Now, with retail, you can use any level food. It'll scale down to your stats. So, because I'm wearing level 95 food, it's not giving me the full stat bonus because I'm only level 24. But it scales down to you. So, you can actually use whatever level food you want and get the benefits from it. It just maxes it out basically for your level. Now on TLEs and Origins, it's separate. It's different. You can't use higher level. I don't think you can use higher level food. I haven't confirmed that actually on TLE or Origins. You get mercs on free to play. You do, and you can level them, James. So I have a mercenary right now, Stamper. He's a default mercenary from Report. And that was something they added with the recent, well, not recent, I guess it's been like a year since they've upgraded the free-to-play. Because used to, you could only go to level, was it level 90, I think? Or something like that. Now you can go to 110, which is Plate of Magic, and you get mercenaries, and you can level the mercenaries. So you can actually start equipping them and stuff like that on free-to-play. You can't level your mounts on free-to-play, but you can level your mercenaries on play, which is cool. It's another stat buff. All right. Vendors, good. Cleared that out. We got food and drink. I wanted to hop into Freeport. See if I can get the familiar daily, because we need a good familiar. Look in. What's going on, sir? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Do I even have a familiar right now? I don't even have one equipped. Definitely need a familiar, which I don't know if I can do these.
Greetings.
Maybe I can do them?
Salutations.
Oh. Down something here. Remember how to get familiars wild. This is the guy for it. I just don't remember where it's at. Functional parrot, what's going on, sir? Look at that run speed. I know, right? There it is. Familiars wild. Okay. Cool. Capture several drakes. I get drakes at level 24. Probably Butcherblock. Always search this quest when I get it. Wild EQ2. And this is a daily quest. So basically this guy sends you out. You have to capture 3 things. And then you get a random familiar. So I highly recommend doing it if you don't fill up your Pokemon. And the instant port from the map, BB or DL, Darklight Woods. Darklight Woods might be the easiest in Darklight. I don't know if I can port there though. Let's see. Nope. 49. Bell. I can go to Neriac. Go to the mountains at that point. And I gotta go there anyways. Where we're questing at. We finished pretty much all of Gorwind area to Moore's Deep, so it sent us over here to Butcherblock, and this is where we've been leveling since then. I can't remember where these freaks are here. I remember where they're at. Captain Stoniki.
Greetings.
Yar, and after I asked if he wanted to kiss the captain's daughter, he closed his eyes, puckered up. Well, naturally, I don't even remember where we left off with these quests. Dockmaster High Pebble wanted me to give you the sack of coins. I believe it's a week's pay for your crew. Bosun Oxeye? Is that you? We need to prepare the Terror of Timoris for launch. If we hope to catch that scurvy dog, gather the other lads and tell them what we've been fixing. Weigh anchor handsomely. Who? Not Bosun. You must have confused with somebody else. You keep talking like a meet the rope's end. I'm not talking pirate, guys. I just can't do it. Now I need you to gather up the crew and deliver their next orders as soon as the ship's been given a clean bill of health. I want them on board working smartly. Do that and you'll get your week's pay. Okay. Level 20 quest. Don't know why I didn't have it before I came here, but...
Howdy do.
Howdy
Nice
do.
to see ya.
Nice to see you. Uh-oh. Gotta pay attention to these. Okay, reset.
Well met.
What do you do with a drunken halfling? What do you do with a drunken halfling? What do you do? Pick up. Blimey, you're 3 sheets to the wind. Yeah, that wasn't the answer. Oh yeah, and just exactly do he want me to do? You're to flemish down the boat all what? You flemish down the lines and be sure the boat is coiled correctly. Coil down the lines. He wants me to do that? That's a good one. Almost made me believe... Wait, maybe I was wrong. Let me try again. Surrounded by a marauding band of undead elemental orc pirates armed with only a flanger, poozle, and frick fork. So I says 'em. Orders from Captain Shorty. Just getting to the good part. All right, then, if you're a representative of the captain, let me have it. Captain says you're brighten the clamp off work on the dock, then knock. Captain says to knock off the deck work and brighten the clamp. Captain says to knock off the bright work, clamp down the deck. Should have paid attention when he was talking. Bottom one. Sweet. Guy. One. Whoa. There. Leaper flying out yet. Hail.
Well met.
Some landlubber think they can get the drop on old Tally. Top gallant? Haha. I think not. Orders from Captain, milady. You best pay me for an expect me to take another run aboard the floating heap he be calling a ship. Now then, what's the captain's got to say to me? Captain wants you to lash up the stowaway, batten down the hatches. Captain wants you to hide one of the hatches afore dumping on the flash. Captain wants you to lash up the batten before you stow the hatches. Wasn't it? Shit.
Hail.
It's top one. I'll report back. All right. Report back. Break a leg. 147 damage.
Hello.
Complete. 82 silver. Thank you. Need to speak with Dockmaster Wulon. Here. Hello again. What say Captain Stunnicky? I gave the coin to him. Honestly, I have no idea. The captain's had a bit too much time at sea, but alas, I'm afraid I've just learned of a terrible event. It seems there's been an attack. What happened? A ship bound for this very dock was attacked by aqua goblins just off the coast. Despite the valiant efforts of the crew, many of the passengers were robbed of all their possessions. Is there anything I can do to help? Hi. Would you mind helping me one last time? One of the passengers, an erudite sage, was relieved of an ancient magical tome which detailed much of the history of Norath. He's paid me handsomely for its return. I assure you, I'll cut you in on his reward if you recover the tome for me. All right, you've got a deal. You get to choose one of the following. A two-handed axe. Yeah. Not as good stats as what I currently though. Basically the same. Be losing 2 primary. Accept the quest. Let's check your islands out the bay. I'm sure those nasties brought it back to the camp. I just hope those wicked aqua goblins haven't destroyed it yet. I'll return when I've recovered the tome. Okay. We got that. But let's do Familiar's Wild before we get too deep into this quest log. Because y'all know me. I like to do them in order. In a order, I should say. Not really in order. Alright. On up the path. Get some drakes. Which, if I remember right, they're down the path and to the right. Stamper, keep up with me. Better keep up with Stamper. There be bears out. It's the thing. Shiny up here, right? Drakes, right? Yep. Red. Dead red. Let's see what happens. Yo, friend. Okay, that worked. Do that more times. Hail. Attack me. Thank you. Hail. Attack me. Sweet. Cage. Let's see what we got. We got a Kinesian sheep. Poor sheep. To collection. Oh, it's better than nothing. You can do that quest daily if I remember right. By the way. And this is another stat buff, so you want to make sure you do have a familiar up. No matter what it is. And the more rare, the more stats, but and these also level up as well. They go up to level 10. And the way to level them is you get potions from Overseers, which free-to-play players don't have access to Overseer. You can get... Where else do you get potions for that? It's free-to-play, now that I think about it. But if you do the quest, you're going to get duplicates at points, and you can consume those duplicates for XP with your currently equipped familiar. I don't have any to show you right now, but I would if I had some. For some reason, my UI reset again. Phone has a text message. No. But it's game time. All right. So we did that. Good there. For the dogs. Alvray asked me to collect fresh Terra Trotter meat for her. But first, they're down here. I think. Wait. Terra Trotters are the big... Yes. Big turtles. If you have any questions about EverQuest 2, don't be afraid to ask them or put them in the comments if you're watching this on the replay. In the community, love answering questions about EverQuest 2. I think the majority of us play on the Origin server at the moment, but we do have a few that check in on retail every once in a while. Take a look. Take an old gander. It's really dark in here today. Two of 6. If you're a tank class, you want to make sure you turn the mobs to the group. Away from the group, sorry. Yeah, turn them to the group. Turn them away from the group. So I kind of try to practice with my mercenary here that I have attack it, and then I kind of put the back of the mob to the mercenary. In groups that helps because some mobs have like a cleave damage or cone damage that if the mob is facing the group, or part of the group will take damage if you're not careful. Let's return the Terror Trotter meat to Talvray. Find her at the Highland Outpost. Brian, what's going on, sir? He says, hi, bro. Just recently got back in the EQ, but I'm playing on the OG EQ at the moment. EQ2 is on my radar, though. Nice. OG EQ is very well good. I like that game a lot. I just don't have the time for it anymore. EQ2 fits my casual playstyle. We do check back in the EQ every once in a while, just to, you know, ride the hype train when the TOPs launch. Sometimes I get the itch to, you know, do the P99s and the Quorms. I think Quorum is the most recent one, private server that I've done. But thank you, Brian. I appreciate you stopping by. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask them, man. Just telling everybody we like answering questions for new players, me and the community. And I should say.
Hello.
Hello. Where's the Terror Charter meat I need? Right here. Oh, you've done well. This should be exactly what I need to execute the experiment. Well, aside from a little more help from you, that is. Now, if you would excuse me a moment. I will prepare this for the next step in my plan. As long as there's more pay, I'll be right here. Hail.
Greetings.
There, I've completed my task, and now it is your turn. You want to take this bowl of food to the Yarp Snarl, and place it nearby one of the kobolds there. Do not let him see you, or he will probably just ignore the dish and try to eat you instead. And if that happens, you probably deserve it. If no kobold comes to eat it, pick it back up and move it somewhere else. If one of them does not eat the food in here, you cannot run the test. I understand. What happens once they eat the food? The food is enchanted to make the kobolds open to suggestion and should follow your commands without question. Once the kobold has eaten the food, I want you to try to get him to attack and kill his own pack mates. If he will do that, then I will know that I have complete control over the creature, and I will consider the experiment a success. Okay, so feed this to the kobold, and it will suddenly follow me around. Are you sure about that? It's going to give me a necklace. That is definitely an upgrade. While I have no reason to question my own magic craft, I don't know how well the enchantment will work on what is essentially a simple creature. It might just go primal and attack everything nearby, or might just run off to the hills. I wouldn't attempt walking too far from the camp this time. I don't know how long the enchantment will last. Let's see. Well then, I'll return to you as soon as you know things went. These little errors right here that are driving me insane. This is why I usually hair up. But today was a hair down day, and place the food or water near the abstract kobold and see if he gets to eat it. Oh, just shiny right here. Far away. Place this down and see if I can get it. For it. I don't know what he's doing. Eating it. Okay, pick it up. Not these guys. Try closer to the camp. Out. It's not going to count, is it? You're trying. Pick this up again, try again. Weird because you have to know the whelp. The whelps aren't going to work, I don't. Let's try again. Snookins entered up. Come on, eat the freaking dish, sir. Can I get these guys? This. Another player? Taking the bait. Oh shit. Pick that up and try again. Oh, this guy's not dead yet. Look up this quest and see if there's any tips for usage on a mind of my own. EQ2. Alright. Go to the West Camp Yarpsnarl. Place the bowl jar near any kobold. Whelps are the east. Creep towards the kobold. Are just about to enactor range, place the bowl. If done correctly, kobold will begin a digging animation. In a few moments become under. They make it seem so easy. Can't be close enough. If I had an invis potion that. See me. Right. Once again. Counter probably doesn't work with that quest. Yeah, might be right. It said I could use whelps, but whelps weren't. Shit. Oh, he's digging. Thank you, 8-bit. Works. Nice, we got a pet. So here. Lock. The Kobold is under my control. I should see if it can make him attack others. Okay, so now we just gotta kill any Kobold, or is it just the wolf? West feather. Attack. How you doing tonight, Epic? I mean, 8-bit. Epic. Hope all's well, sir. Day. Send. Oh, shit. Send. I might have fucked that up. Sent the mercenaries too quick. That works. 7 out of 12. Send. Statues over there. Send. Dang, level 25. Urge ability. Cool. We got rescue. That's a good one to have. Alright. Return to Talvray. Okay. Some people recommend doing all the quests in one order, but since I'm reading them aloud to everybody, doing one quest at a time and kind of continuing it as it goes. If you're doing this by yourself and you want to learn the lore, I'd suggest doing them one at a time, unless you can just remember all the different side stories. You have better retention than I do. All right, talk to Talvray first. Tell me how reading comprehension. I don't said the other one. Tell me how the experiment is going. Everything seems to have gone as predicted. Thank you for the Iron Defender's chain necklace. Except. So it worked then. Not that I had any doubt in my theory, but nonetheless, I'm glad to hear that it went as I expected. I will work on enhancing the enchantment further, but I can do that on my own. In the meantime, you served me well, and you can be proud of yourself for that. You may go now. Thanks, I guess. Then we got Gildarani.
Hello there.
The mystics will be carrying the luminescent orbs. Have you confronted them? I have, and I was able to find one of those orbs for you. Sweet. Ah, there we are. Now be careful with that. They are quite fragile and can be easily disrupted. Ah, yes, this will do perfectly. Did a fine job retrieving this, and there is still more to be done. I trust I can rely on your help for a bit longer, yes? Let's see what you would be having me do first. Now, in order to conduct my experiment, I need a couple of elements that can be found within the Butcherblock Mountains. First, I will need a pile of soil. The soil I need can be found just below the surface, a few feet down. Kobolds, in their savage fervor, will occasionally dig some of this soil up from what would otherwise be solid rock, impacted dirt. See if you can find some of these piles of pure soil. If I were looking for this soil, where might I find it? And I'm going to get a pair of gloves that are an upgrade. Except, who knows what those curs are digging for? But in the end, they are doing the hard work for me. Anyway, bring me as much of the soil as you can find. I'll see what I can do. All right. I need to speak with Argo. Bunch of turn-ins over here, apparently. Are you in the blizzard path coming to Florida? No, I'm on the... We might get some sleet where I'm at. Where I'm more central Florida. You bet. Rolton. Hilt still.
Well met.
The yapping had stopped. I judge you were successful then? I have slain several kobolds, though I'm sure more will take their place. I got 1,000 Iron Toe Brigade faction, 34 silver. Aye, there always seems to be more no matter how many we slay. Someone must be organizing the camps into effective fighting forces. Any clues as to who or what could be responsible? The other evening, I was investigating the kobold's behavior. I happened upon a most unexpected sort of meeting. Go on. A troop of goblins, larger and more sinister than the ones I've seen near the coast, emerged from the darkness. I expected a battle between them, the kobolds, but instead I saw two parties discuss some matter in tongue I could not quite decipher. Then what happened? The goblins, muckflicks, I think they're called, have established themselves here in the mountains. They are there, they wait for messages from their runners and continue to plot with the Yarp snarls. Perhaps if I intercepted a message from one of the muckflick runners, we could learn more about their plans. That's a great idea. Go slay one of their runners and bring back the message he carries. Perhaps we can learn more. I'll be back before you know it. Get some bracers for that. This feature requires all... What feature requires... Oh, to get 500 daybreak cash per month. Get out of here. Accept. Let's talk to Argo.
Well met.
Have you taken care of the kobolds? I have. I got some peerless century pauldrons. Definitely an upgrade. Thank you. Great. If we keep up the kobolds busy defending, then we'll have an easier time building and training the army to retake Kadim. That's another thing I've volunteered to help with. The creation of the army. I've been tasked with coming up with non-standard methods of outfitting an army for combat. By non-standard, they mean cheap. But that doesn't worry old Argo. Why not? Since the time began, wars have been fought where the soldiers didn't have easy access to refined metals and hot forges. They made do with what they had available to them. And that's what I intend to do. North of here, along the top of the cliffs, there's a large number of beetles. I need you to collect some of their carapaces for me. Used for armor? Exactly. In my experience, the harder shells come from the smaller beetles, the ones they call granite beetles. Obviously, they got the name for a reason, eh? Anyway, I'd like 10 of their carapaces. That should be enough to come up with some armor sets I can show to my superiors. If they like it, I may be able to come. If they like it, maybe I'll become famous. Argo's armor, they'll say. Recapture of Kadim was impossible without it. We'll see what I can gather. Accept. Alright. So, some upgrades here. Whip. Whip. Cool. Check these. We got this one. City of Freeport. Southwest. Okay. Need to retrieve a message from the muckflick runner. Ooh, look at my arms. Whoa, that was weird. Started running for no reason there. Interesting. Looking and watching. So great. Nice. That earlier. Appreciate you, 8-bit. Looking for shiny. Shiny. I'm going for the shiny. Don't attack me. Oh, I already had it. All right, there was one of those runners. So fast. Boy. Oh boy. Kobold killer. I need to give the note to Brolin. All right. Run it back. Live server so easy. We used the classic origins, right? I was nervous when I pulled all those, but then I realized my health wasn't down, so yeah. Follow me. Hail.
Hail.
You returned, and by the look of your face, you were triumphant. Here, let me see what the note you acquired. Here's the note. Got some new bracers. Thank you. Hack, this is what I feared. It's encrypted, or at least written in a language not familiar to these weary old eyes. This note's meaning is beyond me. You'll need to take this to my superiors, the Kilnakor brothers. The Kilnakor brothers? Where can I find them? Follow the trail that leads from this outpost and travel due northeast until you see the dwarven outpost. The Kilnakor brothers run the show there, working with the Iron Toe Brigade. Go on. Find Joan Dorn Kilnakor first. Give him this note and tell him where you got it. We'll be sure to help. I'm on my way. Going to give me a 30 health dormant. Thank you. All right, got another armor piece upgrade. Whip. That off. Accept. Level 1. But go ahead and equip it on those for right now. All right. That is a complete one. Level 22. Nautical disaster. Need to find the stolen tome. Like the map helper. Always forget to use it on retail. Have to get some IRL stuff, but I enjoy the EQ love. I'll be back ASAP. Have a good one, Brian. Thank you for stopping in tonight, man. Boat. I need to go up here. And I think... I wonder if it'll let me start the heritage quest up here. what level that is. The Oracle Robe or whatever. Doesn't it start from a named drop? Token achieved. This is Skeleton. This is Butcherblock Mountains. Yep. Butcherblock Mountains. Starter. So once I finish the Timora's Deep timeline, James, it sends you to Butcherblock Mountains, which is Echoes of Fadeware expansion. Hi, Key Cakes. Eager to see how this challenge goes? Those Key Cakes? Yeah, I know. I'm interested to see how far or how long I play this free-to-play character before I get bored. Does the Dwarf City exist? Kadim does exist in the game. It's currently taken over by Kobolds, though. And then there's Thurgeon, which is the other Dwarf City. That's in Belius, though. Yeah, there's quite a few dwarf cities, but what was the dwarf city in EQ1? Why am I drawing a blank on the name right now? I can picture the newbie zone in my head. It was Kadim. I played Dark Elf. I did have a halfling and an Ixar. Those were the 3 races that I mained. Got the update. Kadim in EQ2 is like level, what, chat? 30? Or under? Might be 30, it might be 35. $30-35 sounds about right, says Key. Alright. Aimed at for... Let's see if I can kill him. A little low for that quest, but while I'm here. The triple up. Let's test the see how much I can live here. Let's see how tough I really am at level 24. It's orange. Alright, let's see. Buff. Hit him with an arrow. Boink. Oh, we got ads. Let's kill the ads first. Now, go ahead. Barely doing any damage to him. Yeah, this ain't looking good. Alright, rerun it. Be free! Oh, shit. You die? Oh. Res me, Stamper! Do it! Yes. Run! Got an achievement for that. Mercenary mouth to mouth. Be resurrected by a mercenary. Nice. Stamper gave me mouth to mouth chat. Alright. Talk to Wulan.
Good day to you.
Were you successful in finding the tome? Yes, here it is. Ah, look at it. Nearly half the pages have been ripped out. This will never do. You asked for the tome, not necessarily all the pages inside the tome. I'd like my payment, please. I'm afraid I can't pay you if you haven't. I'm afraid I can't pay you if I haven't been paid myself. Judging by these scratch marks, it's no doubt that the Aqua Goblins tore the pages out. Perhaps the Aqua Goblin finger wagglers took the pages for their own research. I have a hard time believing a goblin would study anything. Well, if you have a better idea who took the pages, I'd like to hear it. Sorry, I didn't mean to be short with you. Must be the stress of this here job waiting on me. Please find the Aqua Goblin wizards and see if they have the pages on them. Okay, but only because it's you. Wada. Now, goblins. Oh, I did equip it. So, accept. Bit says, I know it saves money and time, but every expansion ditch the Keynotes versus Freeport. Every new factions are both, yeah. Wizards, and then I need goblin language. The wizard go. Saw one. Goblin killer. Wizards up there? Nope. Where they're all hiding. Vaguely remember going in here for some. I was whale. How come Sarnax can't breathe underwater, but Ixars can? One is a snake, one is a dragon. I mean, you would think dragons would breathe underwater, no? Or am I wrong in thinking dragons could breathe underwater? I mean, when's the last time you saw a dragon drown? I think you know the answer to that already. Oh, snookin'. How the characters coming on Origins? Coming okay? Alright. Playing Berserker. Oh, you didn't play any this weekend? I got level 41 on the Warlock. Shooting for 42 so I can get my mastercrafted gear set. Or at least start working on my mastercrafted gear set. Dipped in and out on the streams, yeah. Appreciate you, man. There's a name in here. Spawn. Can't click on that. See wizards up there, but we'll clear them. Get my dive gear back together, start diving again. Florida's a good place to do it. A few good dive spots around. I never got into diving. I had a buddy that was really into it. not much of a swimmer. I can swim, I just... Me and the sun don't get along. And, you know. Part of the reason we chose to move down here. Been a cave diver since 2003. Nice, dude. Took a break when I moved to New Mexico. The springs are pretty fun to dive in here. Goblin here. That lore and legend to get a master strike would be nice. Tooth. Need to return to the recover pages to Dockmaster Wulon. Wanted balls. Have a ton of time in Devil's Den, Ginny Springs. Very cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Monkey Mitts, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Oh, Ginny Springs. Back. How clean is Ginny Springs right now? Have you been recently? Look at place gets used and abused. It's like a popular spot for UF to go party too. UF college peoples. Dockmaster. Found the pages? Ah, I knew that you could do it. Here, please take these as payment. I owe you a debt of thanks. Thanks. I'm actually looking for more work. Is there anyone else that could use my help? As a matter of fact, there is someone who could use your help. You should seek out Brolton Hillstill. He's been stationed out on the newly established Highland Outpost. I will pay him a visit. How do I find him? Except I'm going to use the two-handed axe because that seems like a berserker thing to do. Accept. To get there, you should take the trail that runs along the cliff face to the east. Once you reach the top of the cliff, look for old Bruton near the Griffin Tower. Excellent. I'm off. Good day. Alright. Quests. That's the next quest in my list. Go ahead and equip this bad boy. Axe. Let her rip. Now, I heard the hurricanes were not too kind to any of the springs in that area, and it's epic. Stairs we go. Brolton Hillstill. Hail. Oh, that was easy. 3 attributes from head, forms, legs, feet, waist, charm. Show all applicable. They're in my bags. I was like, why do I have those equipped? On the pants. Let's repair first. Of course. Of course. What was my... Oh, I guess I did put that on there. Go to arm. Right? forearms, not shoulders. All right. West Teardal timber. Need to collect several severed ash for Ninyon. It's not quite. Which I need severed ash. You just gathered logs. Chop. What's up, geek? Happy Tuesday, sir. 7 out of 10. Okay, please. Quick. Found. Bring the pile of timber back to Ninyon. Running. Hail. Accept. Well, well, well. That's quite a pile of lumber you have there. Good work. I see you begin arrow shafts at once. Now give me the feathers. Who said anything about feathers? Can't make arrows without suitable fletching. I know that. You didn't mention you wanted me to get feathers, though. Well, it seemed plain obvious to me. Sheesh. Now I've tried using the feathers from the hawks here, but they're too dainty. Need feathers from the larger, more sturdy beasts. I can bring back more feathers from the aviacs that make their home here. EverQuest. Yes, the crag plumes should work quite well. Bring me several feathers from any type of crag plume you're able to hunt down there. Plumage would be the best to make my arrows from. Be done. Due course. Alright, that's a yellow quest. We're not going to do that one yet. We're working them in order of level. Digging in the yard. Butcherblock Mountains. Looks like I need to gather some soil. Guess we're looking for dirt mounds. Some kind. Teal area. Probably into this area and kill everything. Get them? Yep, I sure can. There be one. Go. Soil. Me? Don't interrupt. Yeah, you interrupted me. Now you must die. Thanks to the axe dogs. Alright. More. There. Hello, friends. 5. That's right. Round these up. They're all going to aggro me regardless. Better get the cure and stamper. My sheep you got there? Hey, my first familiar. Alright, Snookin', calm down. Well, you can't see his name, though. Of course, I haven't given him a name yet, but... Did it come with Velcro gloves? I don't think so. Speak with somebody. I actually didn't check the manual for it, so... Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Hail.
Hello.
I need the soil as soon as possible. Did you find it yet? I found some soil you were asking for. I had a little doubt you would return with the soil I needed. Yes, everything is coming together nicely. All I need is the water. I can plant the seed. Isn't this exciting? Sure is. Thought you had some dim ball of light. Give me some gloves for my hands. Very nice. Accept. Yes, well, I would explain it, but I'm certain it would not make much sense to you. Now, if you're still willing, I have one more thing that needs to be gathered. And you can be on the way if you choose. Fine by me. As I'm sure you're well imagine, in order to plant a mystical seedling, you need water that is itself mystical in nature. There is a pool of water not far from me that will provide me with the water I need. The pool within the nearby druid rings absorbs such the latent magic properties that of the ancient place, and will be perfect for what I need. Please take this vial and fill it with the water you find there. The vial doesn't seem to like it when you hold much. This is all you need. And it's going to give me an earring. Accept. Indeed, it shouldn't take much more than what would be in the vial, as the water near the rings is quite rich in magical properties. Right then, I'll return. And we got some gloves, which I think I can put this on. Nope. Forearms, legs, feet, waist, and charm. Whoop. Off. And use it back on the gloves. Did. Alright. Beautiful. Looks like I need to go to the druid rings. At level 25, I have 3,614. Actually, I have not checked. Over there. Do have upgrades claim. I didn't check. Everyone where they need to go. Shiny bear. Build it. I'm not late. You are, says Empress. What's up, Empress? How you doing? I did get started a little later than normal tonight, but by like, it was like 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, come on, hair. What, you like my long hair? I usually have it up, but today was a long hair day at work. I left it down for you guys. Let's go turn this in. I don't know if I want to be honest answer to that. Say I'm alive. Also, yes, the hair is herring. Casual Reeves from Casual Taverns is looking. Yeah. Alright. Were you able to find the water I need? Yes, I have it right here. Ah, here's the water. I now have the ingredients I need to cultivate the seedling and see if my research was indeed accurate. If so, this could mean a good deal to the Asari people and their ability to control their destiny. Control their destiny? What exactly is it you're doing? Ding, level 26. Got a new earring. That is none of your concern. You have done what I asked and received your payment for your service. Now be off with you. I have much work to do. Your rudeness will earn you no friends, Asari. There might be others interested in what is happening here, so tread lightly. Looks like I got Reckless Aid. I can put this on a group of friends. Grants target a 13% chance of making an additional attempt to avoid being hit by a melee attack using the caster's avoidance. That. What is this? Controlled Rage Apprentice, 30 seconds. This increases block chance of caster, haste of cast, decreases haste, decreases multi-attack, and it's a defensive parry. Okay, like a tanky self-buff. But timed. Alright. Good to go there. Level 26. Hell yeah. We went up to 3,816 hit points. And now we do feathers for Jerna. Need to collect Cragbloom Aviac feathers. Hey, check. I have it auto assigning. I'm just doing the leveling profile solo. Being lazy. Which I'm pretty sure is way out of date. But no. It is what it is. Out of 10. Shiny. Add Q. 6 out of 10. Using a merc and playing melee class? Is this real Revis? Yeah, right. The real Revis? It's a path, I get. So dark. Ten. Yeah, I've decided to play a Berserker on this free-to-play account. I enjoy Berserker. I enjoy Guardian too, but since this character was probably going to do a hefty amount of soloing, Berserker seemed like the better choice. And it was a decent class to teach people. Or show people the game anyways, because I somewhat understand the playthrough of Berserker. So it wasn't like I was learning at the same time. We originally made this character for a teaching segment of how to play EverQuest 2. It is one of the recommended classes for new folk, yeah. Alright, need to speak with Kirana, the Highland Outpost. I will say, despite the game's animations and effects being simple old, there is something satisfying about it. Yeah, I think the same thing. Hey, what's up, 50? How you doing, sir? Hello. Ito, look at all these feathers. Wonderful, just wonderful. Here you are. Take this for your efforts. Oh, John D and I will be flying along in no time. To help. Next, we got a complete quest. It says I need to find John Dorn. Oh, that's next quest hub. There. So we can go there. Wasn't planning on going there yet, but level-wise, makes sense. 24, 24, 24, 25s, so. Ooh, shiny. Hail. Get our gleaming gem of fortitude. Accept. Welcome, stranger. It's always good to see another adventure in these parts. What brings you to our outpost? I'm Sarbus, a friend of Burleton Hiltstill. I've been helping him fight off the kobolds and goblins in the area. I recovered this note off the body of the dead goblin messenger. Neither of us were able to decipher it, so I was told to bring it to you. Whoa, slow down there, friend. Thank you for your help. I'll pass this along to my brother, Owen? Owen? He's more proficient at deciphering than I am. In the meantime, if you're looking to earn a little coin, I could use your help. What's going on? As you may already know, Kadim is under siege. Kobolds and worse now occupy the great city and have a gall to think they can claim it as their own. How did this happen? Do not have the time to give you a full report, so I'll keep it this short. During the age of cataclysms, gigantic fiery stones fell from the sky and pelted these lands. One such stone collapsed in the entrance of Kadim. Everyone inside was effectively cut off from the rest of the world. Those of us who were in these mountains abroad were suddenly denied access to our homes. One. As soon as we realized what happened, we organized a great excavation team and began to dig out the entrance to the Kadim. Not long after we began digging, we heard sound of picks and shovels on the other side and debris on the other side of the debris. Our brothers and sisters on the inside were clearing the debris from their end. Then what happened? That's when things became less clear. The excavation took many months, and before we broke them into the other side, sounds of our trapped brethren grew quiet. When we finally did make our way inside, our once bustling city was eerily quiet. Where did everyone go? Many appeared to be missing, though many had been slaughtered by kobolds, goblins, and bugbears, once thought no longer exist. We had made their way into the city and killed everyone, including several people very dear to me. Sorry for your loss. Why aren't you back inside Kadim? The beasts that slew our friends returned, and in great number. Unable to repel their attack, we retreated outside and created these outposts. Here we would defend the mountains from the marauding bands of kobolds while preparing to attack and reclaim Kadim. What can I do to help? I've just been sent word that the shipment of weapons has arrived from our friends from the Ironforge Exchange. Unfortunately, a crate of axes fell from the caravan, and now they've been scattered about outside this fort. Would you be willing to go and look for the missing axes and bring them back to me? Yes, of course. Accept. All right. Is that the next? That's the next quest. Okay. Find the missing axes. Imagine the time took to write all this. Oh, yeah, right? And they didn't have AI then either. Touchy subject. All right. I need axes. Round. Can't remember if they glow. Ranger ability. Smart loot's off. They don't glow, but they do show the name. Wonder if there'll be a return to Kadim XP. I don't know. Why are you so mean, frenzied gorger? Axe. I should grab those other quests in there. Shit. I don't find the EQ live is easier to watch than the Origin server. Probably because stuff like actually looks like it dies. You press the button. Yeah. Origins is... Soloing on Origins is not fun. I don't have fun with soloing. If I'm Like I was on for a little bit yesterday, not enough to stream for you guys, but I was on doing some gathering and stuff, and I was like, let me do some solo quest, and I was just bored. Grouping is where it's at on Origins. Shiny over here, so I'm going. I I re-upped my sub today, logged on to my brig for about 5 minutes and got off. I just hate you can't solo with feeling like you're dying inside. Yeah. Yeah, Origins is not very solo friendly. Some people, I was reading somebody on Reddit said something the other day that they've only soloed on Origins and they're like level 40. And I can't imagine. I know people do it, don't get me wrong, but hey, man. Level 40? Just soloing? That's a lot of that's a lot of time. Turn the axes to John. Hail. Hey, bro, bless you. You return and in good time. Thank you for fetching these axes for me. Please accept this as payment. My pleasure. Glad to be of service. Strong positive attitude. I like that. I sure could use your help again. What do you say? Sure. What can I do? The granite-back apes are becoming more and more aggressive to our patrols in the area. I suppose they think they're encroaching on our territory. Well, no stinking ape is going to tell this dwarf where his men can and can't go. You want me to hunt the granite backs? Gonna give me a belt. Grade. Well, I'm not suggesting you off and slaughter the whole lot of them. I just need you to cull their numbers a bit with some of the aggressive males no longer present. I think they'll come to respect our presence in the area. So are you up for the task? I'm on it. What level's that one? Level 24. Let's see what level these are. 30 apes. Snooking. Yeah, what do you want? Nothing? Just curious if I had any work. You seem agitated. Are you okay? Of course I'm agitated. I was woken up hellishly early in this morning, guard duty, thanks to those pesky aviacs. I didn't even get my breakfast, so now I'm starving, tired, and as a result, I'm grumpy. Sorry to hear that. Maybe I can stand watch for you while you get some sleep? No, don't do that. Well, is there any way I can help? Maybe you do seem like you can handle yourself. Look at the only reason I am... Wait. Look, the only reason I am even on this silly emergency watch is to ensure nothing is stolen by the Cragplume aviacs. They have been attacking us recently, always from the air, little cowards. Predators strike at our forces while the scavengers steal our supplies. Sure, I'm here to stop that from happening, but they don't attack that often or fiercely. So what is it they steal? A few supply crates from us. So what if they steal a few supply crates from us? What would you like me to do? What would really help is if they didn't attack at all. I'd like you to send them a message that attacking us is a result in the demise of their forces. If they listen, it would make my watch as boring as possible, and it might give me a chance to get some shut-eye while I'm on guard. What do you say? That doesn't sound too difficult. Consider it done. 29 quest. That off, though? There's feathers all around me here. Feathers. Oh, Minder. Now, should be able to equip these. I didn't equip the earring yet. Wait. I'm going to replace the hoop of failing light. This. That. This. Legs. Here. Hail, Captain E.L. Irontoe. Greetings, my friend. Welcome to Fort Irontoe, where legends are born. What are you? My name is Captain Earlgen Lysius Irontoe. Idol to the young dwarves and the liberator of love. Wherever there is heart restrained and maiden saddened, I am there. This does not look like the most romantic place to be stationed. Tales of heroism and just one of the ingredients to earning the hearts of both common and noble. Here in the Butcherblock, we are forging daring tales. Perhaps I can forge a daring tale. You humor my unbridled soul, but I shall offer you a chance to aid my brigade, as well as forge your heroic tale. Your tale shall begin with 2 towers. What do you want me to do? Within the chain halls of Kadim, there rest 2 towers of Bloodforge Gate. Within the towers, the villainous clan Boombottom has taken our plundered supplies. Into the darkness and return with our supplies. First chapter in the daring tales of Sarvis. That is a level 31 quest for a breastplate. The first chapter in the daring tales of Sarvis shall be written. Go, I await your return. Farewell. Alright, that one back off. And then we go over here. Shut it. And this door. Here. Garl Copperstroke. I'm never going to get any rest, so as long as the racket outside continues. You mean? The shriekers, they won't stop. Well, shrieking. If they stopped making all that noise, I might be able to get a good night of rest. So you happen to have a pair of earmuffs, would you? Night. No, but perhaps I could silence them for you. That would be wonderful. Just go out beyond the walls of this fort here and kill as many of the buggers as you can. Report back when it's quiet and I'll reward you in kind. Off. Give me a bow. Checking clickable items. Hell. Hey, watch your step there, Trotter. If you step on anything crunchy, it just might go bang. Then I would be calling you peg leg. What is all this junk around here? I thought dwarves were a bit cleaner than this. Junk? Junk? This here is the finest junk that ever went boom. Boom? Yes, boom. Well, it all don't go boom. Some of these contraptions are for snaring, slashing, and snapping. Traps are the trade, you know. So you're some kind of trap maker for the Irontoe Brigade? I'm no mere trapster. I'm the captain of the trapsters, Captain T.B. Irontoe, trapmaster, miner, officer, and grog guzzler. What does the TB stand for? Trouble brewing is what I say. That's what I give those villains in the Cerulean Horde trouble. What is the Cerulean Horde? If you're looking for learning to speak RK, if you're looking to blast some baddies, then join my squad. I'd like to volunteer my services to you, Captain TB Irontoe. That's what I'd like to hear. I could use your assistance snapping some traps and ripping some fur. I could use your assistance snapping some traps and ripping some fur. What do you want me to do? Go grab some kobold traps from the arms house nearby. You're going to need to bury these traps just under the dirt. I've already marked locations in Kadim. Just bury them in Kadim Hall. Okay. We need some of the fur patches from the number of beasties in Kadim Hall. If you could get enough of the right ones, we can begin fashioning new disguises for my trapsters. It's all clear? Crystal clear. What? There's no such thing as a diamond of Brel. Just get out there and do the mission. Oh, wait, one more thing. What? Okay. What's your name? I want to know in case I need to carve your tombstone. They call me Sarvas. Hero, legend, and horde hater. Okay. For sure. Alright. think I got all of the feathers in this areas. Let me go ahead and uncheck the ones I don't need. This one first, granite backs. Bearings. Cortex says, what server you're messing around on? Halls of Fate. Halls of Fate. Monkey Mid says, that dark UI you're using? Sure is. To be fair, I don't use all of dark UI, but I enjoy good parts that and I go for the minimalistic feel, so it doesn't take me out of the immersion of the game. So I don't have a lot of the windows that a lot of other people use with dark UI. Part of 6. One more. $212. Thing I did not do. Auto attack mode. Forced. So it doesn't try to do ranged attack when I'm trying to. Speak with Joan. Good. Give me a belt. That is an upgrade, level 20 slot. My scouts report that they saw you dispatch a good number of those granite backs. Good work. The patrols can now continue their work. I'm glad I could help. Well, now, while you're away, my brother Nolan, we're just going to call him G. My brother G had a breakthrough deciphering the message brought us. Go visit him. Where can I find him? He's usually held up in one of the towers here. Should be able to tell you more. I will seek him out. Look. It's on the other side. Ooh. Yes. Oh, look at all these feathers. All over the place. Feathers, feathers, feathers. Here we go. Hail. Got a 3 primary attributes. Oh, thank you. You're the one who brought this note, aren't you? Well, you're the one who brought this note, aren't you? Well, I can't thank you enough. You happened to recover some very important information. I did? What information? The Muck Flick and the Yarp Snarl tribes are being solicited by even nastier foe. The Kroll kills that note was was an offer of protection and wealth in exchange for mercenaries. Who are they? The Crookills are a malevolent. My brain is breaking. Tribe of bugbears who emerged from the besieged city of Kadim, originally settling in the northern reaches of these mountains. They appear to have much more expensive plans. What do you mean? The Crookills aim to conquer this entire region and subjugate all who they don't kill outright. To accomplish their plans, they have employed tribes of kobolds and goblins to increase their ranks. They must be stopped. Absolutely, and that's where you come in. All our scouts are tied up in other matters, and I need someone to investigate the Crookill camp. Would you be willing to take on such a task? Be happy to help out. Best. Excellent. I need you to file a complete report on the status of the camp. I need an idea on the number of their soldiers, food, and weapons, and whether or not any of the goblins or kobolds have been integrated into their ranks. Back in no time. That quest right now. I got 61 more quests to go. Orly, what's going on, sir? He says over on YouTube chat, says I was originally going to play Star Wars Galaxies when it came out, but I got sucked into WoW, so I never played EQ either. Is it worth it to try in 2025? I literally I know fuck about all EQ. That's a good opportunity, Orly, to do a free-to-play to see if you like the mechanics of the game. The free-to-play content, you're not going to run into a lot of players, unfortunately, because most of the players in EverQuest 2 are in the end game content. But the free-to-play client, which is what I'm playing tonight, I do have a main account that's not free-to-play, but this is all what you're seeing on the stream tonight is stuff that you can access just by downloading the game. Well, making a Daybreak account and downloading the game and playing. You get access to 110 levels of content, so you can at least see if you like what I usually recommend is download the game, see if you like the mechanics. If you like the story, if find yourself logging in on a daily basis, then you want to get all access. And if you want to play with other people, I'd recommend making a character over on one of the Origin servers, or maybe even a TLE, depending on who you find in game or in Discord. And you want to find a group of people that have the same playtime as you, because EverQuest 2 is way better played with a group of people. For the most part, you can solo. It is solo friendly in some areas, but you'll have more fun playing with other people. But yeah, I think in 2025, it's not as popular as WoW. The population isn't as good as some of the other MMOs, but it is like a hidden gem of an MMO. But I always tell people to start with the free to play, see if it scratches any itches. Just play from level 1. Don't take any boosts or do any heroic characters or anything like that. Just create a character. You get 2 slots. Create one character and start following the quest feathers and see if you like it. If you find yourself playing a little bit, get all access. That'll open up some of the event servers that you can play on. Like WoW has Classic. Our EQ2 has Origins and time-locked expansion servers. And those are paid servers, so you have to have all access to play on them. But if you do like the retail experience, then you can and you already have all access, you get a discount on the expansion, and that will unlock pretty much all of the game. So, hopefully I didn't confuse you with any of that. But if you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask, man. I like helping out new players and answering questions. Yes, let me gather up these quests. Sorry there, friend. Hope you didn't catch the business end of that. He sneezed on me, chat. That's one cold you have there. You sound terrible. Too many cold nights patrolling the forts. I feel awful and probably look worse. Tell me, would you mind doing me a quick favor? Of course, friend. I was hoping you could find an associate of the Iron Toe Brigade. His name is Hamish Felderham. Hamish Felderham? Okay. He was assigned to do some work on the quarry. I would find him myself, but this cold has got me wiped out. I could go find him for you, if you like. Gonna give me a hat. Nice. Oh, thank you. You can get to the quarry by traveling through the Mortar Toe mines. I imagine Hamish can be found near the quarry's southern entrance. Get well soon. Okay. Grimshaw. You gotta be kidding me. Another caravan has been destroyed? What's wrong? Caravan containing vital supplies for this outpost has been ransacked, supplies dumped, or outright stolen by the kobolds, which infest my homeland. Should I go kill some of the kobolds for you? Nah, we've already sent someone off to do that. What I need are those supplies. I could see if I could salvage anything from the caravan. Earring, once I complete the quest. That would be great. Head southeast of here through the mine shafts until you reach the quarry. There might still be a few crates left where the kobolds haven't hauled off yet. Bring me back as many crates as you can find. Delma. Hello. How are you doing today? Hi. Who is it next to you? Is he okay? Stomach's hurting. Oh, that's just my good-for-nothing husband. Him and his buddies had a few too many last night, and now he's paying for it. Been sick all morning. That's terrible. Yes, and now he's completely useless for the rest of the day. I swear I need to find a new husband. A useful husband. Maybe I can help? Perhaps. I know a great hangover remedy, something my mother taught me, but it requires some strange ingredients. Last I heard, there can only be found in our lost city. Would you be willing to venture into Kadim? Of course. What do you need? Red quest. Oh, splendid. Then maybe he can actually be of some use to me. I need three ingredients. The first is the fabled gray bloom mushroom from the gray bloom farm. It can be found on any of the shruel fungus men you find in that area. Second, I'll need a single egg. Doesn't matter what kind of egg, but I imagine you could find plenty in Stormhammer Keep. Check the Knoll brewers. They may carry a few eggs. Those be a queer race, them Knolls. Anyone always putting the strangest stuff in their drinks. And the third ingredient is what holds the concoction together. Some troglodyte saliva. Sounds disgusting, I know, but it doesn't taste all that bad if you hold your nose closed. You use troglodytes as mining slaves in Kadim. I'd search them for anywhere else near the miners. This shouldn't be too hard. I'll be back soon. Thank you. Return quickly, and I don't know how much more I can take of him. Right. That's a repeatable. I don't do repeatables, and it looks like there's a quest right here from Telik. Hi there. What can I do for you? Oh, nothing. Just exploring. Sounds exciting. Well, since you're here, why not take a look around? You mind then? Just be careful not to get behind anyone while you're swinging their pickaxe. Oh, I'll be careful. What are you making from the ore you mine? Materials for, well, everything really. Weapons, armor, siege equipment, culinary. You think of it, we're more than likely made it using ore from this here mine. Unfortunately, if we don't retake Kadim soon, I'm afraid there won't be much more ore left to reinforce our efforts. It's a shame. Maybe I can help. There has to be another mine around here. Oh, there is, but it would be more dangerous to obtain than a passed out drunken dwarf's ale. Inside of Kadim we had an unlimited supply of ore, the best around. If I could get a hold of some of that ore, it would definitely buy us some time. Would you make it better equipment too? Are you suggesting you would get it? Just tell me what the ore looks like and I'll get it for you. You are indeed a hero fit for the songs. The ore is blue in color, almost like a crystal. The mine was once called Everhot Mine, and most likely filled with goblins now. Those foul creatures. Do me a favor and take out the goblin miners while you're in there. Not only will it hurt their manufacturing capabilities, but it'll personally feel better knowing our mines are much emptier. Steal the ore from them or mine it yourself if you have the capability. I should return. It's off. Got all the feathers here except for this repeatable. I think so. All right. This one is complete. Just need to find Hamish. Where's he at? Where is he? Doesn't show. Search. Fish. Oh. Or a new helm. Dig in. Put it on the helmet. Monkey Man says, so I have two accounts. I used to two box on the original EverQuest. One of them has up to Destiny of Velius expansions. What is the best way to get up to date? Just all access and then buy the most recent expansion? Is it still buy the latest expansion, get access to all the content? Yes. So once you buy the most recent expansion, you get access to all the previous expansion. Free to play. So like if you just wanted to log in, you get access up to 110, which is Plains of Prophecy expansion, which I don't know the number of that expansion off the top of my head. But the max level right now in the game is 130, Monkey. So like, fortunately, you don't get 30 days game time when you purchase the expansion. I think WoW still does that, but EQ2 doesn't. All access gets you a discount. It's like a 10% discount, but I mean, off the expansion might be worth a few dollars. If you're gonna play it that way, then yeah, I'd recommend doing all access, get the expansion, and then go from there. But like I said, on the retail, most people are in the final stages of the game. They're in the end game stages, so you're not going to run into people leveling your content. But if you boost a character to 130, which I don't really recommend because it's a shock value. There's a lot of changes in the game and it's a lot of stuff thrown at you at one time. There's people then you want to find a guild and do things with the guild and find people that have the same playtime as you. But if you're just looking to experience the game, you could probably do a lot of it free without having to spend any money. There are some limitations to it. Fast travel is limited, free to play. You can't really use the broker, free to play, stuff like that. But you can still get access to the game and see if anything's going to stick. I would hate to have you spend money on the game and then you put it down tomorrow. That's usually why I tell people to do the free to play, just to figure it out, see if they like it. But if you liked WoW, then this is probably right up your alley because they're a lot alike. Just this doesn't have nearly the population of WoW. Oh, you have characters at 90. I don't mind soloing. I just have downloaded Dark UI. So I think I will play for a while now. I hated WoW. It's not EQ2. Yeah, okay. I was mixing you up, actually. I apologize, Monkey. I was mixing you up with Orly on YouTube. Orly was asking how to get into EQ, and I was thinking you never played EQ. Sorry. That hit me. It is. So if you have a level 90s on your account, you're probably quit right after or right around the Sentinel's Fate timeline, which is when I originally quit EQ2 as well. I quit like a month or two into Sentinel's Fate. I was like, yeah, I'm going to move on to other MMOs. Played Rift for a little bit. Other MMOs as well. But no, you said you went up to Destiny of Velius. Never mind. Not listening. Tired. They're dead. All of them. Alec, Tamu, even little Narzan. Dead. What's happening here? My constructs. My army of stone was betrayed me. Something has changed them, and now they attack all who come near. You're responsible for this chaos? Yes. Oh, it's terrible. I was merely trying to help the Iron Toe Brigade when I heard that Kadim had been overrun by kobolds and bugbears. I was determined to find a way to help retake our beloved city. I thought I could use my knowledge of geomancy to raise an army of elementals that would aid our brothers and sisters in the smashing through the ranks of the Cerulean horde. What happened? There's no time to explain now, and the constructs surround us as we speak. Please, you must destroy them. Return them to the earth so that no one else gets harmed. If you do, I will tell you no. Do this for you. Request. Thank bro, you came when you did. Return to me when they're all destroyed. Alright. Silence the shriekers next. So let's put this helmet on. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Don't be afraid to ask questions if you got them. I apologize if I start to ramble. It's not. It's awesome, Orly. Let me know if you have any questions. What's the answer to everything? 42. What's the question? Make sure you have your towel. This is not a normal gathering node. Is it crystalline formation? The quest one? Let's see. Nope, it is a normal gathering node. Rip. Rich chest. What do we get? Mortal Blade. Assassin. Getting none of my abilities tonight. Smart loot has been disabled. And on retail. Thought it was just TLE and Origins, but no. I would argue that smart loot was never a thing. Need to speak with Carl Copperstroke. Hey, Carl, or Garl, sorry. Loud. Got a new bow. Ah, peace and quiet. I'm in your debt, adventurer. Now maybe I can get some rest. My pleasure. So you wouldn't happen to have anything else for me to do, would you? Hi, our provisioner Trini Sweetdough hasn't reported back to the fort yet. She left early this morning to gather berries. Would you mind going and looking for her? I could do that. Where was she last seen? The quest. Well, I'm not sure of her exact location, though I believe she mentioned taking the path to Lesser Fadark. I would follow that trail and see if you spot her along the way. Keep my eyes posted. Or peeled, sorry. Cyrus. Tube chat, what's up, Cyrus? I got a new bow. A new bow. I think I might do free to play when I need my EQ fix and save countless money that I've wasted over the years. Yeah, Crow, that's the way I would do it, man. Especially if you're already subbed to another MMO and you just hop in to scratch the itch, if you will, then I don't think there's a reason to sub to EQ. Unless you wanted to scratch the itch on an event server. So, like, the only reason that you have to have all access to do that on those, but what's the most populated free-to-play server? Some people say it's Maj'Dul. I feel like the population is pretty even on Maj'Dul, Halls of Fate, and Antonio Bale. So really, you couldn't go wrong picking either of those three. But really, it's up to your. It's really due to your playtime, I guess. Too. I feel like Halls of Fate definitely gets more chatty around the 8:39 Eastern time. I don't know about Maj'Dul or Antonio Bale. Several wisps. Some wisps. Mainly WoW at the moment, new classic fresh. Gotcha. Mainly only PvP EQ2. Played on Nagi and countless PvP TLEs over the years. Current one is dead and no new one this year. Yeah. I'm actually surprised the TLE PvP is still online. They've usually closed that down pretty quick, and this one they've left open for a decent amount of time. I don't think anybody logs in over there other than the check to see if anybody's logged in, but surprised it's still there. I wonder if there's still the two guilds, the Kinos and the Freeport Guild. They're just going at it still, or not. Smart loot, smart loot, smart loot. Damn it. Really quiet in that house. Thank you, Snookin. Appreciate that. Our girl must be reading. Usually she has the TV on or something, but must be deep in a book. Ocean. Dark in there. Out of 10. My cleric, my Inquisitor mercenary doesn't use any Inquisitor nukes or anything. It's only melee. Like I see him cast heals and cures, but he doesn't cast any like damage spells. And he's got him. He's got Hammer of Divine Smite. Is that it? He's got Condemn. Never see him cast any of that stuff though. Does have Verdict. Maybe he's not high enough level. Right now, all he does is melee, and then tosses me a heal and a cure every once in a while. Speak with Abel, which I believe is back towards the area. I know eventually they'll do Verdict, but I don't think he's high enough for Verdict yet, level-wise. Hey, look, there's another player. Aldia. Abel.
Hello.
Hello. Good. The master will be most pleased with me. Perhaps now, after scouring his trust, well, my plans of a little matter to you. Here, take this. Let it not be said that the Tyradol do not keep their word. Indeed. Okay. Many uses of carapace. 10 granite beetle carapaces, which are located down. Oh, there. Two of 10. Let me up there. Fine. Do it. No. Ew. Seven out of 10. Alright. Finish that yellow quest, fetch me more. Just need 2 more. That was the sorriest arrow shot that I've ever seen from a character. My arrow was like just flopping in the wind there, trying to get it into the bow. Alright, done with those. Let's go turn this in. Need to speak with Argo. Good old Argo. The Ninian first. Hail.
Well met.
Thank you for the 61 silver. Yes, these will do nicely. Excellent work. I have nearly completed whittling the shafts from the timber you brought, and these feathers I can attach the fletchling. That only leaves the arrowheads to deal with. You can't use arrowheads from the old arrows? I'm afraid not. Those arrowheads were all rusted and brittle. Can't go slaying people with shoddy arrowheads now, can I? Of course not. I need you to procure some sharpened stone which I can use as a substitute. Where might I find this material like that? Give me some more shoulders? I just got shoulders. It's the same loot. Okay. I've seen lumbering brutes patrolling the northern reaches of these mountains. Bugbears, I believe they are called. They carry massive weapons made of flint or obsidian. Bring back a pile of those weapons and I should be able to craft some new arrowheads out of them. I'll take mine. Right. Talk to Argo. Hail, Argo.
Hail to ye.
Have you gathered the materials? Yep, here you go. Look at that. I gained 72 points and I turned level 27. 1,000 Arrington Brigade faction. Excellent. These will do nicely. I'd like to get started on creating armor as soon as possible. Would you mind doing another favor for me while I'm at work on this? Sure. What do you need? If you travel northeast from here, past East Fort Irontoe, you'll find a cave where the miners are extracting materials. We use these materials for, well, that's not important, at least not to me, so I never bothered to learn what minerals for. The important thing is that I've been tasked with collecting the requisition forms from the miners. If we don't keep the miners supplied, then they can't work, obviously. So I have to find out what the miners need. Yeah, but it's not as hard as it sounds. There are 3 dig supervisors in the caves, 1 for each section. Among other things, they are tasked with having and maintaining these requisition lists. All you need to do is find the supervisors and collect the list from them. Right? You're going to give me a charm slot item. Nice. Which has the same stats of... Once you get the list, bring them back to me. Okay. Alright, we got some new things here. I thought, well, maybe it's just upgraded abilities. I don't see anything out bar. Okay. Take a look at our character development. Focus effects. We got new ones. Looks like we have. So we took Stewart and we took Potency. I think I want to take damage, maybe. Increases the size of critical hits. This ability passively increases combat regeneration, health, empowerment. I think I want to do critical damage. Training 4. Okay. Easy. All right. Where are we at quest wise? Iron Toe Brigand requisition lists. Let's go do. Dates on there. I know I've done this quest before on this character, but ooh. No name. Path. just grabbing them as I run into them. This is for another quest that I'm not working on right this second, but gather them at some point. It's Mads. Follow me. Not that. Let's see. Are they up yet? First. Ew.
Hello.
Ew.
Well met.
I thought I knew what I was doing. Ew. Hail to you too, stranger. Are you lost? Can I help you with something? Actually, yes, I'm completely lost. Which way is out? Maybe give me a quest update. But apparently, I was wrong. I need the requisition list from the first Iron Toe Brigade Minor Foreman. What's Foreman? What's up, Dirk? Oh, yep, I just skipped right over him. Wasn't supposed to turn in the caves. Always good to catch your streams. Thank you, Dirk. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. Yeah, he kicked on, chat. Those nights, huh? Get the heat very often. Oh! Getting chilly here in Texas. The panhandle of Florida is supposedly getting snow. I'll believe it when I see it, but I don't think we're getting it where I'm at in Central. Hey, yeah, I'm here for your requisition list. Oh, so you guys can tell us you don't have a budget? I know the drill. Here you go. Thank you. Hey, yes, I'm here for your requisition list. Here, thank you. That's why I like it. Short and simple. This way. Hey,
Hello.
what do you need? I'm here for your requisition list. Oh, great. Here you go. Thank you. Go back to Argo. Do MMOs copy each other? I think they take a lot of, how can I say this? Inspiration from each other. Do they copy paste? Not necessarily, but they do take a lot of inspiration. WoW and EQ2 were actually in the process of development at the same time, and the devs for both were friends in real life, and they talked a lot. So like you'll notice a lot of similarities between WoW and EQ2 because they were being like friends were making them on both sides. So like they had a lot of the same ideas. WoW obviously had the better population and the better optimization, but reminds me of an area in ESO. Oh, now this content, well, Butcherblock was taken from EQ1. Better marketing, true. But yeah. A lot of those stuff in EQ2 is from the EQ1 timeline. It has a lot of similarities, even though the moon technically crashed into the Earth, or into Norath, not Earth, but like caused this great cataclysm that makes everything not look exactly the same as EQ. But there are still a lot of similarities to it. All right, let's talk to Argo. Do you have the requisition list? Here I do. Thank you for the 1 gold and 1,000 Iron Toe Brigade faction. We also got a new charm slot item, which isn't an upgrade. Good work. I appreciate all your help you've given me. Here, please take one of these as a token of my gratitude. If you could do me one last favor, I'd be ever grateful. Thank you. What is that favor? These requisition lists need to get Varung K-Rush at the West Fort Irontoe. You've probably passed through the fort during your last assignment. Just follow the trail northeast from here if you've forgotten the way. I'll drop them off. Except, Varug is a commanding officer, so try not to mention how much you helped me out if you can avoid it. Okay. I will do what I can do. I think I'm going here. It also helped that WoW was, you know, able to be played on basically a lot of machines. EQ2, even on top-end machines, because of the coding, was just an awful experience. They use everything before Planes of Power because EQ2 is an alternate timeline starting at Planes of Power. Gotcha, Dirk. Thank you. Actually, when I originally played EverQuest 2, I never paid attention to any of them. I treated EQ2 like I treated EQ. It was my daily grind. That's all I did. I didn't pay attention to quests or grinding or anything. I was just grinding. Talk to Varung. What do you need? I'm Sarbus. I brought the minor requisitions for Argo. Thank you. Argo, eh? Thanks. Do you have any work for me? Argo says Kadim will soon be reclaimed. Yes, that sounds like something Argo would say. He is young and inexperienced, and doesn't appreciate how much work there is ahead of us. He will learn in time. There is much we must yet do. What must be done? Well, for starters, you can take a list of the proposed miner materials to the dig chief. When Argo collected these from the dig supervisors, he forgot to check the Wirewind's approval. For Wirewind's approval, take these proposed requisition lists to Wirewind Shady and get her approval. You can find her by following the tunnel south of here and taking the northeastern fork. Approval. Once you get her approval, return to me. Oh. Sure. Butcherblock, the #1 threat in Butcherblock. Slay several slate paw bears in the area. And kill bears. I like MMOs because they bring everything together for stories in MMO. Yeah, there's usually that main line for the MMO. And then as the expansions grow, you know, they fork out in different story paths and stuff like that. But there is still always that one grounding line, which is pretty cool. When I was younger, I never paid attention to it in the background. I was always just playing with friends, and that was the goal, was to get on with friends and just shoot the shit and play the game. We never paid attention to any of the quests or anything. At least I didn't. It was all for the better loot, experience, and death. One. Actually, that's 2. My first MMO was the Second Life, but that was a chat room with characters. Yeah, my first MMO was Gemstone, which was like a text-based MMO, but I didn't play that for very long. I played that because I had a friend of mine, and then he, like, I would say a month into that, of me messing around with that game, he switched to UO, Ultima Online, and then I went with him to that one as well, and it was all downhill from there. Fix the Fowler, level 24 named Aviac, runs here solo, no arrows. When they do, Monkey says, when they do permadeath, what does that mean? Can you move the character to another server like WoW, or is there a dead? There's no official permadeath server on EQ2. The community and I ran a permadeath challenge where we made our own rule set within a server and just kind of played toward the best of our ability. And our rule set, when you died, you deleted your character. There was no transferring her. We were hoping EverQuest 2 would do a hardcore version of a server and have a permadeath rule set, but they haven't announced any plans or anything like that for that kind of system. But usually, most of the permadeath things, I think, are like it's a deletion event. We also had a few things in our permadeath challenge where, like, if you died in a group and the group was able to get back and res you without the group wiping, that saved you from permadeath deletion. And we added that kind of like it was more like a corpse run mechanic kind of scenario. So, like, say you have 6 people in your group and then your rogue dies down in Fallen Gate or whatever. If the group evac and you were the only person to die, the group would have to work their way back to you and res you so you wouldn't delete your character. Now, if you revived your character, that's a deletion event, so you would have to delete your character. And we didn't let people bank or anything. Once you died, and if you revived or had to revive, you deleted your character right then and there. So whatever was on you, money, stuff in your bags, that was all gone. So we banked a lot in permadeath. We were always using our shared bank to transfer items between that, but you can only do that before you die. You can't do it after you die. We still have the rule set somewhere. Death. Like, I typed up, we had a rule set, like a rules page. I don't remember what I did with it. Oh, here it is. What did you think of Darkball plans for the game they have just announced for this year? I was surprised. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's more of the normal stuff from what I saw. I didn't listen to it. I was only reading the roadmap, Monkey. But from what I saw, they I was surprised that they announced Origins is going to go into Echoes of Fadeware. I didn't think, I mean, I knew the population was good for Origins, but I didn't think it was enough to have them continue progressing it like that. So I was surprised by that. Kind of caught me off guard, but everything else was it's about a normal year in EQ2. I'm also surprised they're not moving to like a slower paced expansion, because we're going to get expansion 22 this year, I think, and I was surprised they're not slowing down on that, because they usually do it one expansion a year, but some other older MMOs have started transitioning into a once every year and a half kind of scenario, and EQ2 is still pushing them out once a year, which is nice. Allspice Dare, thank you for that sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you.
Salutation.
The Trapper. Thanks for your help. Perhaps one day we'll free from the furry clutches of their terrifying wrath, but for now we must remain vigilant, mindful of our berry patches, and cautious when eating outside with the family members of the beautiful sun-filled days. Only hope for the best. Okay. That was an interesting quest. Got 17 quests here. We got level 24, the Patchwork Tapestry. Hunt fairies in Norath to gain fabric patches. What am I? 27. And then we got assisting Freeport. Speak to Cherry or Everett. Freeport needs aid. Let's go do that one. Fast travel to Freeport. Take a bell.
Well met.
Oh, I got you, Monkey. Thank you. I appreciate that. I never know, like, with YouTube, and since I've been streaming on both platforms, I never know who everybody is. I appreciate the support, though. Thank you. Hey, that guy's got another quest. Researcher Keeman. Oh, Sarbus, you returned just at the right moment. I received word that my colleague researcher Bradick is in need of assistance. Would you mind traveling to the Highland outpost to speak with her? I'll go find researcher Bradick. Wonderful. Now to get to the Highland Outpost, you must travel east of here using the trail which runs along the cliff face. Once you reach the top cliff, look for researcher Bradick's camp on the north. Got it. Level 22 quest. Slipping here. Oh, if I ever got the trainer. Greetings, traveler. Have you come seeking enlightenment into the path of transmuting and adorning? I have indeed come for research. Glad others are interested in following the path. This is a long and difficult path, however, and may not be cheap or easy to pursue. Still interested in learning. The items you will need to work with are created by using the transmuting skill to break down regular items into their essential components. You will learn the skill of adorning to convert these components into new, powerful adornments that can enhance your armor. Ready to learn to make adornments. Adorning. Adorning is the art of creating powerful magical concoctions called adornments, which can be bound to equipment to enhance their power. Okay. I have given you some starting knowledge into the making of adornments. You may use your transmuting skill to divulge... whatever. You already had this, I think. I don't know why it's making me do that. Landslink? Question mark? If you type... So there's a word game in both the chats, Monkey. If you see the bot say, whoever writes Landslink, it's a username, a viewer name, first, get 221 copper, which is the bot currency for playing sound effects and the mini games in chat. So all you have to do is type that username, Landslink, and you'll get it. Since you put the question mark on that, it didn't see it as the username, though, so you have to just type just the user. Or if I have access to the daily crafting quests.
Hello.
Go check that. Port. Who did I need to see here in Freeport? Actually, it doesn't matter. Full advisor? I visited Freeport and offered my services. Okay, that's done. Let me check and see if I can do the dailies. Crafting dailies. Because that's one thing I did not look at here. Then after that, chat, it's probably going to be it for me tonight. I still gotta hit the showers. Why am I lost right now? Because this is an ordinance. That's why. I was like trying to run the West Freeport there, and I'm like, it's not in the same place. What's happening? Oh, somebody's got the W after their name. That means they didn't do it. They have a name change event they can do. Z. Execution Plaza. I do have dailies.
I greet you.
What am I? See. Scholar? I have to cheat. I think I went alchemist, but I don't want to be an alchemist character. I'll have to fix that. Alright, that's the time for another day. Do that. I want to go something else on this character. Alright, chat. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me this evening. Congrats. The Ginger Billy, thank you. You won the Chrono giveaway over on Discord today. It was up for a week. I'll be in touch with you, Ginger. So tonight was successful. We went from level 24 to 27. We did a bunch of quests over in Butcherblock. I can actually tell you. Hold a second. Did 35 quests this evening over in Butcherblock. Well, I would say we did about 30 quests in Butcherblock this evening. Got a decent amount of upgrades. Still some more to go. We got some duplicates on the upgrades. I don't know what that's about, but it is what it is. Yeah. Successful night. Had a lot of good questions. Thank you, the community. Had some good questions for free to play and what to do and how to do things. Appreciate that. Thank you, Monkey Mitts, for the double follow. We got a follow on Twitch and a subscribe on over on YouTube. Thank you. Also, shout out to Jazzy Last. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. That was yesterday, off stream. If you all have any questions or need any assistance with anything, don't be afraid to hit us up over in Discord. I'll put the links here in both the chats. If you haven't already, go ahead and type !enter, E-N-T-E-R. That'll give you a chance at winning 5,000 copper pieces. You can do that on Twitch chat or YouTube chat. I do it at the end of every stream. It's just bot currency to play the sound effects and the mini games. Want a list of sound effects? All you got to do is type !SFX, and then for commands for the mini games, it's !CMDS, and it's basically just play currency for the chat to keep chat moving and keep y'all busy. It does the sound effects actually.
You sure about
Yeah.
that? You
The sound
sure
effects
about
can be
that?
funny and interrupting and scary all at the same time, but I appreciate all the usage from everything. Saturday's stream, you're all gonna hate me because I overbooked these weekend things, but as of right now it's tentative because I don't know if plans are gonna with the weather and whatnot, but Saturday might be a no-go. I apologize. Behind like 3 streams, and some of you are like, oh, come on, Rebus. But I apologize, okay? The weekends are out of control right now. But I will do my best. All right. All right, let's see who won some channel currency this evening. Over on Twitch chat, we got Freddy, Snookin, Geek, 50, and Monkey Mitts. Over on YouTube, we have Snookin, Geek, and Cyrus. Sorry, Cyrus didn't enter up on Twitch. But whatever. His Twitch wasn't working for him. All right, let's see who won some currency this evening. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. Entries have stopped, and the winner tonight is the Geek Pimp. Congrats, Geek. Way to go, sir. And give this to you. And this giveaway, you don't have to stay the entire stream or anything. I mean, I appreciate it when you do, but it's just something to come in, do the command, hang out, say hi, do whatever you want to do, and then leave. That's fine. If you win and you're not here, you'll still get the copper I send it straight to your username. There you go, Geek. Way to go, sir. All right, YouTube, you're next. Entries have stopped. And the winner this evening is Cyrus. Congrats, Cyrus. You might be sleeping already because it is really late over there, over the pond. But let's go ahead and give. I typed this right. Cyrus Scale Skin. 5,000 copies. There you go. That's it. All right, chat. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'm out. I'll catch y'all later. Y'all stay safe. Have a good rest of your week. If I see you off stream or on stream next, I'll see you this weekend, all right? If I see you before then, I mean. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Let me know if y'all need anything. Again, congrats to Ginger Billy for winning the Chrono giveaway over in Discord. I'm sure we'll hit another goal here at some point and we'll do another one. All right, everybody. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Y'all thank you for watching and hanging out with me. All right. Talk to y'all next time.
Cracky.